So I filmed an intro, you know, like before I started everything. And then I started putting on primer and I moisturized, and then I started putting on my foundation, and the video just isn't there. It's just not there. Those videos just ain't there. So like, I don't know what happened to them, but there's a really rough start to this. I'm sorry. Anyways, enjoy the video even though I'm a dumb bitch and deleted the 3 videos that I needed for the beginning. Bye, sisters. I was applying my foundation, and I was saying that I used the NYX, I think it's called like Total Control, and it's the little drop ones, but I put it in this little old concealer tube that I have because this one has an applicator and the NYX one doesn't. So I just take my damn beauty blender and I blend it out. I'm looking a little, you know, ghostly right now because, you know, I'm halfway through with this, and I apply my foundation in like patches so that I know that I'm getting everywhere, and so that it doesn't dry down before I go and do like the side or something. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own jokes because I'm a comedian. Should clear your voice, comedian. I literally look like Flashback Mary right now because I got a little bit of a tan, and this foundation is very light. But don't worry, once we bronze and contour the shit out of ourselves, we're gonna look sister snatched. Hey jeans. There's gonna be a lot of beauty guru references in this video because I am one, so. Sister James, stop quaking. Okay, so now that we're done applying the foundation, we're gonna set it, and I use the NYX Set It and Don't Fret It powder. It's a translucent, it's actually not even a translucent powder, and even if I was to pronounce that word correctly, that's not even what it is. It's literally matte finishing powder. Take it, and I like pack it on with my beauty blender. Like, look at that, ready? She's ready to be packed. Start with under the eyes, because you know, creases. And look at that, packed sister. We love a packed sister. And that's what my eyes are right now. They're packed sisters. They're not twins, just sisters. But I just apply this everywhere with my damn beauty blender, especially the places that are more prone to creasing, like your smile lines, under your eyes, around your nose, your forehead. Pack her on there because she's gonna be creasy. And I used the Tarte bronzer in Park Ave Princess. I actually really dig this bronzer. Here's what it looks like. I got it in an Ipsy bag once, and I was like, ooh, I gotta order that like for myself. And then to contour, I don't really like contour, I guess. I mean, I use bronzer. Sis, obviously you use bronzer. You literally just showed us that. Like, no one needs to know 5 different times, but go off, I guess. So I just take a little bit of this on like a big, you know, like poofy brush and go in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I also bring it up around the frame of my face, because I never used to do this, but I actually really started liking the way that it looked. Take this smaller brush and I go in and I do nose contouring. So I start like right under my eyebrow, and then I really pack it in on that little arch right there, and then I just bring the lines in so that you get the illusion of a smaller nose, because sister has a schnoz, you know. I'm actually not even that insecure about my nose. I just really like how nose contouring looks. So I've started to do it. I've, you know, adapted the habit. And then I just put a little bit underneath. We're gonna go with highlighter. I'm basic, and I use this broken ass highlighting powder from Wet n Wild. It's in the shade, do I even have the shade? Oh, it's in the shade Precious Petals. I'm gonna take this little fan brush and just kind of like swish it all over in the pan and stuff. And for like nose highlight, I just take a little fluffy brush and I honestly just kind of like put it on the tip of my nose and then right down the bridge. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about nose highlight, honestly. See, I told you. She's there. She's saying hello. She came to the party. She came a little late, but she came with a gift, so it's okay, we forgive her. Eyebrows, and I just take this little, it's not a spoolie, but it's like just a little brush, and I just brush through my brows, get them all in place. Fun little fact about my eyebrows, I used to overpluck them so bad that they barely even grow in, like right here. And I'm really going to insert a photo of what my eyebrows used to look like because they were so bad, and I was like, oh yes, like middle school queen, like popping in with my sperm fucking eyebrow. We got thick brows now. So what I like to do for my eyebrows, I know some people use like pomade, but I don't like the feeling of pomade, so I just take this little angled brush, and then I go in with this little MAC palette, and I go in with this dark brown shade right here. I think the name of it's Ground Brown, with like outlining the bottom line. I go back in, I take some more, and I just go right in over the top. Filled in, we're gonna move on to eyes, and I'm going to use this crusted, dusted, busted, like little tiny makeup palette, because I actually just ordered the Morphe 35B palette, and it's the one with like literally every single color. But for now, we're still using crusted, dusted makeup. No, I'm kidding. I actually have some like pretty good brands. It's just like none of their colors are like pigmented. So I'm using, it's called Beauty Treats. It's literally like something I found at Five Below. God, look at how cute it is. Like how could I not use? Pansexual flag it goes pink, yellow, and then blue. Pink shade right here, and start on the inner corner. I'm just dipping in my brush, take off the fallout, and then I just start right here on the inner corner. And I'm gonna place it all right in my crease. Like, look at that. That's pigmented for being like some crusted, dusted palette, you know. So now that we have the pink on the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this yellow, and I'm gonna put it right in the middle. And honestly, I've had such a problem with finding like a good and pigmented yellow eyeshadow, just because like they don't work. So that's really fun. Okay, so that yellow took a hot minute, but now we're gonna move on to blue, and I'm going to use this blue right here, and I'm gonna like, I don't think I'm gonna wing it out. I'm gonna make it like a little thing. Now that we have the blue on there, I'm just gonna go in with some concealer, and I didn't want to make this a cut crease, but like now I do. So I don't know. Just feeling a little cut crease moment, sisters. And now I'm going to try to not open my eyes so that I don't mess up everything that I just did. And I'm just going to take a flat brush and just kind of like blend it out a little bit, you know? Alright, we're going to take a little more. I always get really nervous when I do cut creases because I don't want to ever mess up anything that I did. But that always seems to happen, so if y'all never see this video, it's because I messed it up and didn't want to restart it. Okay, so now that we have our wings on, it's time for lashes. They're from Tarte. I can't remember the name, and I don't have the box anymore, so I can't even like look for it. But I am literally a lash addict. I will not go anywhere without lashes on, nothing like that. Like, it's just, I don't know. If you haven't started to wear fake lashes yet, don't. Like, just love your own lash because it's a problem. I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and this is in the shade Fenty Glow. Bomb gloss. It's like silky and buttery and nice and like smooth. I don't know. I love it. Rihanna really snapped, you know. My hair would usually be straight, but it's Pride Month. So, yeah, that's kind of it. This is the second coffee I've had today. Really fun. Cool. So if you're going to Pride, have fun, live your life, shout your pride, love is love.